Okay, you ready? We're going to knock out those last two examples. Bam! For adding and subtracting polynomials. We'll start with the adding. Both of these are just a version of combining anyway, for crying out loud. That's all that adding and subtracting is. It's nothing really fancy. You can do that, right? So I'm going to give you just a few tricks to help you keep things straight and give you less of a chance for messing these things up on your own. So here are our two polynomials that we are going to combine. In fact, I could take these two and add them once and then subtract them right after that. Okay, so there they are. Copy those two down. Negative 8x cubed plus 4x squared plus x plus 1 and 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 7. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 4-term polynomial. And we have 1, 2, 3. We have a trinomial over here. This one is of third degree, and so is this one, and they're already in standard form. The first trick that I tell you to do is to make sure that you want to be careful. If sometimes you make mistakes, you want to put each polynomial in parentheses. That way you keep them separate from each other. And let's start with addition. Addition is not so bad because we're just combining these things in the most natural possible way. But we can only combine things that are like something else. Okay, so one entire polynomial is going to be added to another entire polynomial, but only the parts that fit can be combined. So what we got here, I'm going to move this down here, and I'm going to line these things up, each piece with what it's like. So first of all, we have 3x cubed is going to go right here. We're going to put a 2x squared right here. And then we're going to line up that 7 with the 1. Okay, ignore that for now. Here's our problem. And we're going to add. We just go this plus this. So negative 8 of these and 3 of these. Negative 5 of these. These two are combined, 4 and negative 2. So we get plus 2x squared. You have a plus x and nothing. Right? And here we get 1 and 7 is 8. Everything has to be lined up in its own column for it to combine the right way, or else you're going to do something crazy. You're going to try to combine an x and a 7 and get 7x, and that just ain't true. So there's our first one. Use parentheses, line them up, and watch those signs. Very important that you watch those signs. Okay, we'll do this again, but this time we'll subtract. Hey, I'm going to put this second one in parentheses. Because that subtraction sign applies to each piece. Got to be done the right way. Two ways you could approach these ones here. First thing you could do is you could just apply that negative sign, distribute that negative sign throughout the second polynomial. And that's fair because we've said before, and several times I've said this, subtracting is adding the opposite of. Okay? So this is and the opposite of. We can think of it as plus a negative. So we can do that. We can say this is plus, and then a negative 3x, positive 2x squared, and a negative 7. It's adding the opposite of. Okay. The other way would be to keep those parentheses there and try to keep track of all that. But this works for me. You can say plus and you just change all the signs. And now we line everything up and we go from there. Negative 8x cubes and negative 3x cubes is a negative 11x cubes. 4x squareds and 2x squareds equals 6x squareds. Again, we have the x that doesn't have anything that goes with it. So we have x plus no x's equals x. And then lastly, 1 and -7 is -6. And there's our finished polynomial, two polynomials that have been combined into one. Okay, 5 minutes and whatever seconds for this part B to help you finish off lesson 53, which is prime.